up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then?
I have no business with you.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain... Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honey-Hand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. I'll be here when you're done. Have anything for us yet? I'll be here when you're done.
I have no business with you.
Get away from me.
Have anything for us yet?
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble. Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven Black-Briar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up. They call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something? Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Mm-hmm.
I have no business with you.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjo.
Have
Come
anything
back
for us?
later, and I may have some work for you.
I have no business with you. Who's asking? Not him again. He came nosing around Riften a while back, making a lot of noise about me. He was persuaded to leave before he found me. Funny. I'd have thought she would have gone back to him by now. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobbs Fall Cave, and that was that. You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. I got better things to do.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf. Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
Have anything for us yet?
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information
If you're looking for
you need.
conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Come back later.
Vekel
I may
and
have
me,
some work
we have a
for you.
thing going. So I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise.
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information you need.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
Have anything for us yet?
I think Brynjolf could give you all the
You'd
information.
better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here. We don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk. All right then.
Have anything for us yet?
I saw you. You could have just...
Have anything for us yet?
Got a lot of nerve coming down here. People tend to get hurt in the rat way.
Have anything for us yet?
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. All right then. You want something from me? Speak. Quick.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes. This is an orphanage, not an inn. Be gone from here. What do you want? You have no business being in here. This is an orphanage, not an inn. Be gone from here.
You really shouldn't be here. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try. But I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
I do hope Mummy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grelod has been so angry. Please, mister, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us. Aventus Aretino? He only lived here for a while. I think his mother got sick and died or something. Anyway, he's gone now. He ran away. But Samuel told me he's back home in Windhelm, and is doing some kind of dark ritual. He's trying to summon some killers to come get old Grelod. Bye. Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grelod would let any of us get adopted. Especially not since Aventus took off. Aventus Aretino. He was sent to live here after his mother died. He escaped, and before he left, he said he was going to do the Black Sacrament. You know, to call the Dark Brotherhood, so they'd come and kill old Grelod. Word out on the street is that he went home to Windhelm, and people have heard strange chanting coming from his house. He's really doing it. All right, then.
I'm really afraid of Grelod. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day. A little boy who lived here, Aventus Aretino. He was nice, but really quiet and sad, because his mother just died. He ran away, back home to Windhelm. Samuel told me he's trying to get some murderer people to come here and kill Grelod. I really hope he does. All right, then.
My parents, you look kind of scary. But nobody is scarier than old Grelod. Oh, Aventus Aretino? He was sent here when his mother died, but he ran away. I heard he went back to his house in Windhelm, and he's trying to get the Dark Brotherhood to come and murder Grelod. That would be so wonderful. All right, then. Grelod ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. Not that I care. It's too bad someone like you want to hang around a place like this. Adopted. I'd be the best son ever.
Riffraff. That's all you Riften people are.
Sure, sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk wake as you pass.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels. They live below the streets in the ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Sure, sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
To oblivion with all of you! Rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist. How dare you!
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Come to see Balimund perform miracles with steel, eh? You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
What brings you to Balimund today? You wish to do what I do? Very well. Remember, nothing but genuine fire. Nothing like the smell of... You wish to do what I do? Very well. Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps?
Some armor and live to tell about
it. Nothing but genuine fire... Huh? You wish to do what I do? Very well. Yes? You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Bolli's around somewhere,
genuine fire
planning
salts
to
will
feed
do.
the poor with nonsense from Hroar.
I'm the broom. I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work? You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation?
If word gets around that I bedded her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Black-Briar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
So what if I have a problem?
Yeah, what do you want?
I know how to deal
This
with
is about the meadery. We can talk later. You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Nothing but the best. Black-Briar Mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that? Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be around. And what might you need? I'm selling the best mead in town for cheap. Interested? Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks. No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black-Briar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Black-Briar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaryn from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Allow me to recommend the Black-Briar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
I believe you have a delivery to make. Never should... Never should...
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mar. Pleased to meet you. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Mar. Need something?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelod.
It's so good to see you again.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my wife. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
Please, I need your scepter. Scepter is on.
Huh? My husband Bersi will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself. All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed. Never should have...
So, can I interest you in anything today? Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on me. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there. They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out. What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
Just pay them, Bersi.
I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
Oh my word.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace. I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all... I'm all paid up.
My husband
Brynjolf chokes on his gold.
He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know. Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak. Take a look at my supplies if you must, but do hurry. I'm not getting any younger, you know.
Honey, I'm concerned about...
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nern root or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Hafjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingun Black-Briar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, goodbye. Let's hear it.
I don't understand, Elgrim.
Hey!
I don't understand, Elgrim. The formulas you're giving me are for novices, but I've advanced well past that point.
Pickpocket!
I don't understand, Elgrim. The formulas... I don't understand, Elgrim. The formulas you're giving me are for novices, but I've advanced well past that point.
Until you can do those formulas with your eyes shut, you'll never be ready to master the more difficult ones.
This place has seen better days.
Ingun, if you want to remain in my shop as an apprentice, I expect you to act like one, no exceptions.
Very well, I'll keep practicing now.
I never even greeted you properly.
Hafjorg, where did you...
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
What is it now?
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry. Any luck gathering those ingredients?
Ingun, you clumsy fool! You tiresome kind of painted troll rat! You have no idea how hard that was to get!
I'm sure my mother can compensate you for it.
I'll draft a letter to Rye. If you could have it sent to Shade and all.
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
I'll make sure it's right away.
Or did you wish to buy something?
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shor's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shor's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah. Be careful. The road to Shor's stone could be dangerous. Have you managed to make it out to Shor's stone? This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
You here for lessons like Ingun? Or did you wish to buy some?
Where's my hand? I never even greeted you properly.
Do you have any idea how this is? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. Until next time.
What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Gold to live on.
Sorry, Titus. I'll give it to you somehow.
Be careful. Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left. Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Ah, so my reputation as a lover precedes me. Care to reconsider?
You're disgusting. Don't you even think of laying a finger on me, or I'll cut off something you can't live without.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want? What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Dibellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svana. Just leave me in peace.
Any luck getting the marks from those men? Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use. Sure, leave. Not like you care anyway.
I've got your back.
And Helga.
I am at your command.
Demean yourself with these people you barely know. They show no real love for you.
Let's get going then.
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me.
You want something or not? Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Romlyn, I've been meaning to speak to you. I did a count at the meadery and we're 4 pieces.
Yes, we got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
You think I had anything to do with that? I'm not accusing you of anything. Yet. The Dreth family doesn't steal Indaryn. For your sake, I hope you're right. Because if it is you, and Maven finds out, the Dreth family is going to be one member smaller.
Go on then, deliver